most important thing to make gains, and that something is that trumps motivation, is not discipline but enthusiasm. You can be incredibly consistent, disciplined, come to the gym, eat, have a good diet, but if your workout lacks enthusiasm and you don't really put effort into it, then it's counterintuitive, counterproductive. So enthusiasm is everything, and this enthusiasm is not when you're in the gym, it's also throughout the day, 24/7. 24/7 you have to be thinking about this. It's always in the back of your head. With everything you go in life, go through life. That gym enthusiasm, the bodybuilder, fitness, physical mindset is always there. Everything you do, taking a bath, you know, taking care of your body when you do that. When you sleep, you're taking care of your body. When you're eating, you're taking care of your body. When you're training, you're taking care of your body. Every time. When you listen to music, good music, pushing out those endorphins, you're doing good for the body. Being a positive person is good for the body. Meditation is good for the body. Being a good partner to your spouse or girlfriend is doing good for your body. Because if you do, even with the children, if you do, you know, go out of line with them, with your spouse, then it's going to affects the mind and affects the body, because whatever affects the mind affects the body's functions, no doubt. Everything is stress related. All the body ailments, it's all mental. So enthusiasm for the gym is a must for gains, because you're always going to be making gains. And you have to be enthusiastic, even if it's like something that you hate sometimes. You don't have the energy, but you do it because you love it. So hating something to the point where you love it is what makes the winners different from the losers. The winners take all the chips. They take it all because they have that built-in enthusiasm that never dies. Just like with Arnold. When Arnold was training, he was always smiling, and even he could show on his face, even when it was grueling and hard, you could tell, because he would put everything into it. He would make those faces and grunt and all that. But he was enthusiastic. Other people were maybe less enthusiastic, and they just dreaded the workout. And when they went home, and you know, they just kind of felt better, and they probably didn't go the way that Arnold went. You know, they just probably stopped midway. Just didn't stick with it. But that's just an example of Arnold, him being enthusiastic, because he's the one that made the sport what it is, bringing it to the limelight. And so he's an example of that, gym enthusiasm. Same thing with kids, with the younger generation these days. They're very enthusiastic, and that's great. But the enthusiasm should last a long time. Even I was enthusiastic when I was in my teens, in my 20s, early 20s. With buying supplements, buying my protein, thinking that this thing's gonna change me, weight gainers, buying that, and just looking at the package, everything. And even sometimes, probably people went to bed with the you know, using their protein containers as a pillow, you know, because they'd go home at the end of the night, just look at that bottle and say, this is gonna change me, and we all believe that. So that's an enthusiasm that I'm sure a lot of you young people had. You guys had that enthusiasm, and that can relate to many things which we can discuss. So yeah, gym enthusiasm should be there. You should be motivated, amped up to go to the gym. And it also comes down where you got to balance it with your rest. I'm sure there's days where you won't be enthusiastic, but that's just because you're overtraining and not giving your body rest. When the body is well rested, it's going to have the enthusiasm. So you have to balance everything out. So make sure you're enthusiastic when you're in the gym, even outside and before. Delighted that the show is on, and Mr. Savage 2 maybe, rocking the hoodie, which we don't usually. But look at this size. And the size is a 3XL, which I'll show you when I take it off. We're gonna warm up. We have a snowstorm. So this gym is a bit cold, so I gotta warm up. Keep the toes warm. Let's go. We're gonna go with the overhead press and front. The hoodie off now. It's too big, man. I don't know how people wear the hoodie, but so we got 3XL, dog. 3XL. Open the delts. Yeah. The delts are under. Good.